Hello everyone, welcome. Right now, before I go to bed, I wanted to make a video. Next video would be Orbiter Deku, or aka what if Deku was the first Power Ranger. Anyway, besides that, let's get on to it. Midoriya's in bed right now, as he would get a ring from his doorbell. So he would go downstairs and, be given an invitation. This invitation would be sent by David Shield, inviting Midoriya to Island. Midoriya, or technically not Midoriya, since it's, hold up, Reiko Tamagami. Hold up, I forgot the name already. Hold up, let me research this thing real quick. Ryoko Oris. Hold up, I'm right here. Something. Hold up. Yeah. Tatsuma. Ryoko Tatsuma. Or just Tatsuma. As Mr. Tatsuma would depend upon his thoughts. Since he technically did just kind of get impaled, not just that, but practically fought someone that can practically instant kill you, and practically had his arm, slam gone. Like having his entire arm gone, that's still a thing. By the way, it's his left arm. I think I said either his left arm or right arm. I think I said his left arm. But anyways, yeah, he's been working out a lot, especially to kind of replace the strength lost from his other arm. So Midori or Tatsuma is able to kind of hold or do push-ups with one finger. Not just that, but he's also able to do one-armed sit-ups, push-ups, and a couple other things. He can also move when he's doing push-ups, or not push-ups, lift. What was it called? Lift ups. I can't remember the workout, but practically he practically uses his one arm like he uses two arms practically, and he's even able on a handlebar. He's even able to move while still going up and down on the bar like a flippin' yo-yo. So yeah, practically meaning that this man's like 3 times as strong, or at least with his arm now, or technically twice as strong as he was before, because he had he only had one arm. Yes, I did say he had a regeneration ability, but it's still taking time. So yeah, he's lifting weights, and I'll say Deku, his body mass has actually increased a lot, actually, surprisingly. His body mass has increased also by 2. Has increased by 2 times what he was. So he's pretty flippin' big, you can say. He's pretty flippin' buff. And he still, he still knows all his fighting moves and whatnot. He don't get caught lacking. He's a person who doesn't lack at all. This is where the chaos will start to begin. And of course, the next part, or the part after that, would probably be the ending for the series. So yeah, we're getting very close to the end of the series. Started it like a month ago. Came so far in life. The one thing I created will soon end. Anyways, enough of that. Let's go to when Deku's practically getting all his stuff ready. Okay, let's see what I have. Okay, I got this, anything entertainment? I say maybe some cards here. I'll get a yo-yo. That's about all. As he he has a giant bag practically. Because, he does have to wear compact clothing, not just that, but, to fit in, like, a plane, he has to, compact his muscles. So he has to, wear compact clothing, practically. So, yeah. Think of the muscularity complex of Dark Knight Rises Bane. Or Dark Knight Falls. Anyways, it's the Bane from the movies. So yeah, think of that, but like a bit bigger, a bit buffier. Ugh, my head. Hey, what's this? Midori would see a nut, just an invitation, or he would have an invitation there, but he would also, had another letter. Another letter there. This will be addressing. We know who you are, Tatsuma. We will expose you. Actually, it's not like that exactly, but practically sending a death note from the League of Villains, practically. You may have defeated us, or our boss, but we will rise. Signed, Shigaraki Tomura, practically. Yeah, all for one, I believe either in one of the parts I did have them, or either in one of the cut clips I might have edited out by accident, is that all for one's practically in Tartarus. Yeah, he got his ass whooped by Midoriya. This man was not playing around at all. Like, I'm pretty sure he's in prison, so Shigaraki, actually, wait, did I kill him off or did I send him to prison? I think I sent him to prison, maybe, I don't know. Might have to redo everything, but anyways, yes, let's go to where Deku's now walking with Class 1A. Everyone, everyone's worried because, are you sure he should be going on a trip? Because, Aizawa, he has, what are you saying? Just because he has one arm, you don't think he can do anything? No, that's not what we're saying, Aizawa. Come on, students, let's go. Even without two arms, I can still whoop all of your asses. Come on, get on. Come on, Pomeranian. I don't feel like wasting my own time. Now, get on before I use my soul flames on you. As everyone, rushes to get on Tokayami, just everyone in general. I'll say Tokayami will probably be his best student, or his favorite student, due to technically them having similar quirks. Since, it is, Death Flames, emo and all that, so I mean, yeah. They kind of connect, so yeah. Especially since, Midoriya does have his dragon form, and he does lose control if he gets too angry. So kind of relations to Dark Shadow in a way. As everyone goes up, and they notice that Tatsuma, is not taking the private jet. Don't worry, I'll be there in about a day or two. Or maybe 10 hours, depending on how lazy I am. As Midoriya, when stretch his wings, or more like stretch. Okay, I haven't turned into a dragon in a while. Let's go. As Midoriya would start bulking up extremely fast, and his scales and bony scales, and practically what you see in the picture, the dragon will start, practically, Midoriya's body begins to, transform into the dragon. And he kind of just lifts off with it, kind of leaving the jet in the dust, practically. If you're wondering, Tatsuma, or aka Deku, is faster than a jet, if you're wondering. So, yeah. So, he's already off, like, he's already... So, I'll say he is the first one there. This is a nice island. I might live here. It's calming and peaceful. No children to bother me. Of course, I do have my plans, though. I may live here after my plans are finished. Anyways, let's see what we have. As he bumps into Melissa. Because I'll say, Melissa does go in the landing portion. She does, walk around the island. Oh, hello. Sorry, Miss Shield. As he's being polite. So you're... so... Wait, I still haven't given a hero name yet. You're Dragneel, the Dragon King hero, aren't you? Oh yes, I am. Never knew I was that famous. As you know, Melissa, seeing a hero that's so powerful, start geeking out. How does your quirk work? All this other stuff, like how Midoriya would go through it. As he explains some things, not all of them, because he doesn't even know all of them yet. Honestly, that's all about I know, really. Oh look, it seems they're here. As a couple hours have passed, and now I'll say a day or two appears, as they're finally here. Hey, Class 1A, over here. Listen to Melissa Shield, the daughter of David Shield. Respect her with all of your being. I don't need to be punished for your actions like last time. As we go to a field trip somewhere, as due to Midoriya Tatsuma not looking over his class, and Aizawa losing his class, they kind of Denki, Kaminari, Mineta kind of it was a spa resort, so you already know what happens. They try to peek, as security kind of caught Mineta and Denki peeking at people, and inevitably kind of clicked the entire class out practically due to that. I mean, they did give Midoriya they did give Deku a second chance since he didn't technically commit it, but it's kind of like a private-ish thing, like a private spa. So yeah, a very strict one in fact. So, everyone. Training will be starting tomorrow. Even though we're on vacation, that doesn't mean we stop training. Trust me, anything can happen. Villains never sleep. And neither will I. As you would have gained more of a soldier-esque warrior feeling to him. At least at this point. Because, he did have to build up his body quite a lot to kind of comprehend for the loss of an arm. As his arm is growing back, but it's very slow.
Okay, so let's see what will happen.
As they're introduced to David Shield, and then they're practically everything, there's a party. And the things start happening, okay? I'm gonna make this quick, maybe like a 20-minute, 2-ish video. Because I am very tired, even if I am getting paid, I'm too tired. So, practically, this is going to be a time span of a week or so. Or in a time span of 2 weeks. So, for the first, I'll say, 3 days, Midoriya does, look around, kind of, just kind of go everywhere, experiment, analyze, just be his curiosity, would kind of, ooh, what's this, kind of, going everywhere. Mall, shop, meeting people, all that other stuff. It's a bit quiet in this town, a bit quiet. But I like quiet. It's pretty good. And it's practically... This will be during a party. As you know, Midoriya, he's not really a party person. I mean, he'll be there, but he'll only be there for like a couple minutes since, he is only there for the food and drinks. So, kind of in and out. He does have, his own agenda that I still haven't, I still haven't told any, haven't hinted at. I mean, I have hinted at it, but, haven't told anything, or, might have teased what, what he has in plan for Class 1A. And trust me, y'all gonna be surprised, very, very surprised, when the war arc starts happening. Ugh. Anyways. Oh, ha! As you know, Wolf starts appearing. Wolves, yes, wolves. Multiple of them start appearing. And this is due to a villain attack. Besides, the League of Villains and, Dr. Ochiko, there would also be, another side of villains. This would be more of a starting villains, or more aligns the army, practically. I'm introducing them a bit earlier than in canon, so practically. The army, they're, studying, everywhere, and they're mostly studied upon the powerful heroes they have. They're trying, they're trying to attack when, Midoriya is kind of, doing his own thing. Or Thompson was doing his own thing. As he was. He's just relaxing, kind of in a spawn, just, relaxing, like, haven't gotten to relax in a while. As you know, wolves start appearing and kind of attacking the students, as the students are forced to kind of, fight back. I'll say there's about maybe 200, 100 things. It was a duplication quirk, copy quirk, clone quirk, and a wolf quirk. So yeah, practically. They all were defeated inevitably. As you know, David Shield does, get alarms. As you know, he does realize, stuff, you know, people aren't as safe as they think.
As you know, but yeah, Tatsuba would get up, and you know, and I believe that out of a couple hours he would get up, go to class 1A.
So, how is everyone doing? Okay. As you know, he does see, you know, people, you know, suits and dresses and whatnot, and you kind of ripped a little bit. Ah. I would hate to be that guy, but, I told you so. I'm not gonna lie, I did tell you so. And since I'm always ready, I mean, the only reason I didn't come earlier is because I knew you all had it. You are all just very lazy when it comes to hero work, which it comes naturally. But for what I have planned for you all, for training regimens, since you were all caught lacking and did not precede my warning, you all will be training very severely in the next 2 days. I think it's complete. As you know, Dr. Ochiko would turn on the pod, as the pod will open and reveal 9. 9 would, you know, get his, you know, his lackeys, the girl with the sharp hair, and the wolf dude, practically, or Chimera dude. Yeah. I mean, technically they're important, but at the same time, since I do have a lot of what ifs planned ahead of this, so yeah. At this time, 9 would say his reference to old Dr. Ochiko, like, I would kill you after I finish my mission. As you know, 9 will realize, you know, he is dying slowly but surely. As inevitably, it will begin. First, you know, everyone's kind of in their dorms, or not in the dorms, but more in their motel-ish way, I guess. While Midoriya isn't just in a full house, like in a full house. He rent an entire house. Cause I mean, if you fought the #1 villain, not just that, but you kind of fought Overhaul, you're guaranteed a lot of money. And if you're not, that's some BS. Especially when it gets the cost of your arm. Yeah, Midoriya was on that stuff with, you know, the Hero Association. Like, he was on them. Like, see, the villain attacks I don't care about. Losing my arm, though, that's gonna need a lot of payment on its own. So yeah, kind of scammed them a lot for money. So, you know, he kind of low-key rich right now. So he bought a whole house, not rented house, but no, just in case it's like his vacation home. This is the life. After I resign from being a teacher, I think I'll come live here. Very calm. Yes, some villains attack here and there, but they're not as, you know, problematic as the ones back in the city or back at land. Now, let's see what we have on this document Miss Reizawa sent me. Some escapees. We got some people who escaped. I see. Okay. Interesting. So, these 2 escaped. And another unknown variable. Interesting. This is very interesting. A little bored, but it is what it is. From
from what I can tell, everything is a bit decent. I mean, I haven't seen any of these lately, so that's pretty good. This chicken, wolf, alligator thing has to be some type of fusion-ish animal quirk, maybe. Kojiro. And what was the other one called? Interesting. Kirika.
Very interesting.
So these are the two villains that escaped. They don't seem that tough to me. Of course, I do usually talk smack after getting my ass beat, so I mean, it is what it is. Even so, though, I at least survived. That's all that really mattered.
I do gotta be careful though. Overhaul did go from my nervous system. I am still healing from the injury.
As you know, he overhaul didn't just take away his arm, but it kind of impaled him, if you didn't know, with his hand. So Deku's bones and whatnot are still healing, and a couple organs as well. It wasn't severely. It was kind of straight through the spinal column. So that's why it took him like an entire week to heal his spinal column,
Like, regenerate it all back.
Since it was just an armhole instead of an entire lost arm. Also, since Midoriya's abilities like fire and whatnot technically are directly dependent on his organs and whatnot, it would speed up. It would be a lot more faster of regeneration in the whole of his chest.
I see. So. Who do I have to take down?
So there's a third unknown party. That's not good. Last time there was an unknown variable and I almost died. Of course, I did talk out from Night Eye. I did get mad at Night Eye since Night Eye knew his quirk but didn't tell me. Could have killed me, but the past is the past, so I'm not really. It happened, it happens.
Now, with the League of Villains, I don't know if they're in time with the League of Villains.
From what I can see, the unknown variable maybe. But even so, I haven't seen any signs of the League of Villains since I destroyed, or more or less, defeated their boss.
It terrifies me to know if he's still alive. Not alive, sorry, but someone else is stronger than one All For One. Which, realistically, All For One, all he really had to go versus Deku was, the All Might killing weapon, and that's not really all. Since, it wasn't really a challenge for him. Since, Deku's, his base stats are based on, melee attacks and whatnot. At least with his physical strength, so yeah, he kind of would just overpowered All For One at that point. But I did see a missing patient, though. Report a missing patient report though. Yeah, maybe they're tied. I don't know. I don't really know. Huh. Yeah, he doesn't actually have a name. Wow. It literally just says 9. Bruh. So, this is what I have.
From what the info I can tell, there's something already going on. Something that I don't even know. And that's surprising. I may have to call in late and gone. May have to call in a favor from her. Maybe. You know what? It's better if I do. I'll be better safe than sorry. If I do ending up fighting someone like Awful One. As practically, he would call in, Lady Nagant. Lady Nagant would, inevitably, get the call. Alright, boss, I got you. Yes, Lady Nagant works for, Tatsumo or, Deku. So, yeah. That'll be its, own kind of, story. If, comment down below if you want to know how in the story, Lady Nagant and, Tatsumo met. So, yeah. It's a long one, JK. It's not that long. It's pretty short, actually. So, I also need some info on the League of Villains. On the Dr. Ochiko, from what I can tell. It's about yay big, looks about the age of 60, 40, and in his old age, maybe. He looks like he's in his old age. He usually wears goggles and has a mustache. Where is he at? From what I can say, or from what the things I found, he's the last remaining evidence I've seen was his last appearances were on this island from a month ago. And that's already giving bad news. As inevitably, Wolfram would appear and practically try to fight Deku. As, this would get the attention of everyone. Wolfram is only supposed to, kind of, what was the word? Kind of keep him occupied while, everyone else is kind of, fighting, practically 9, I forgot the names. It's practically fighting everyone else. Practically. As they're fighting the dude, they're fighting both of them, fighting the rest of them, 9 and everyone else. As they start fighting each other, Midoriya, he's real, he kind of just appeared when he was, taking a nap. The dude, tried to take a cheap shot. He's like, I can kill him when he's asleep. But nah, this man don't, you ain't gonna catch him slacking. This man built like military, bro. Like, as soon as the dude had like a sphere right on top of him, Midoriya instantly woke up and, instincts were like, Dragon Farm, roar! Practically just blowing him back. Wolfram, and inevitably fighting and beating him. All Might would be there as the user of One for All, and the successor would actually both be there. This, by that time, we all know Midoriya, or technically Tatsuma, Deku knows. He already knows at this point on who, what the quirk is. Or not the full functions of the quirk, but the basis. Practically.
Okay. If they attack me, they're probably gonna attack the students. I gotta go.
Where's everyone? As everyone's yelling and, kind of, running away. As, Nine and everyone else is kind of fighting each other. Kind of like a blindside-ish fight. As, Nine is, also going for, the children. As in canon. Bakugo is there. And due to, him, forcefully being pounded by Midoriya, he does get a decent amount stronger. He stands more of a chance, or not a chance, but he does, give decent fighting styles towards Nine. He does do some damage, a lot of damage actually. He does a decent amount of damage. As Midoriya's like, hey, who are you? I didn't know we had a clown to the party. Hey, kids. As he just casually walks up. Hey, come on, get up. Dust yourself, come on. So you two little ones, you can, go to that teacher over there. That is Aizawa, my dear friend. You go over there, and I'll talk to this very clown-like man, you can say. As they start running like a decent amount. Nine does try to, eliminate them, but Deku, he's built like his own army with the amount of quirks he does have as well. So he uses a dragon wing to block them from being striked.
Let's see what you got. Come on.
As Midoriya starts getting serious now.
I wanted to relax. And now that you're messing it up, I'm not very happy. You'll do perfectly fine. Your regenerative abilities will do perfect.
As he would try to, fight Deku, inevitably trying to take his quirk, which almost does succeed when, he does manage to, kind of put Deku in a chokehold. As Midoriya does flip, Tatsuma does flip Nine over on the back, or on his stomach. Inevitably pushing him off of him, stopping him from, completely taking away his quirk. Midoriya is weakened by this, but, due to his will being stronger than Nine's, it was a bit harder to kind of, take. Practically.
At this point,
it was a blow by blow. They were equally matched, but every time Midoriya would, take a blow, Nine would absorb more, energy, weakening Midoriya or Tatsuma in the process. Okay, hold up. You're pretty strong. I don't know what type of quirk you have. Usually people don't drain my stamina this quickly. So you might actually be a threat to me. So I'm gonna end this quickly. I'm gonna beat you. And after I do that, I'm gonna try to arrest you. Because I feel like there's more that there is leading on to. As inevitably he does just, you know what happens. Midoriya gets bodied, or Tatsuma gets bodied. As he starts getting angry and flustered that he keeps on. And he does, 9 keep on pushing him to, his point. So, Midoriya keeps on getting angry and angry until, he kind of pulls out a Broly, practically. Inevitably going full on dragon and just wailing on this man. As, kind of stopping him to become stronger faster, but at the same time, at a constant rate, where 9 and him kind of duke it out. Because let's say 9 also has an energy absorbing quirk where he can drain stamina and, practically life force from other people to gain more time. And he does have, he does still have that takeaway quirk where he can steal your quirk practically. Come on, let's get this over with. As within a final swoop, they both will be knocked out. As Chimera, Wolfram does eventually return after, recovering from, the L he took. He does, take 9 again and kind of, everyone retreats practically. As that is where I'm going to end this video.